The way that I would explain the pain of a migraine is a pain that you can't ignore and you can't just turn off. I was experiencing upwards of like 10, 11 migraines a month, and then it started to increase even more than that. I was actually married at that time, and it severely impacted my marriage. My marriage failed. I felt that it had almost taken every part of my life, that I felt alone, that I didn't have friends. I had been completely isolated. The scariest part of all is I had felt like Jesus had left me. It eventually all came crashing in on me. I was folding clothes and I felt this just wave of not seeing a point. I actually came to like a very intentional decision that day. That is a very scary decision. And I intentionally walked over to a nightstand, and I was sitting there. I wasn't crying. And that's what's so scary, is thinking back on this moment, is just like how easy it was for me. How broken that I had become, that it wasn't something that I was crying over. I remember looking at my hands, and I remember hearing a voice in my head very clearly. All it was just one word, and it was my name. And it was as if the name was said in a way that was also communicating don't. I immediately called my dad, and right after he answered, I said, "Hey, Dad, I'm not well. I'm not okay." That's kind of where my journey, my real journey of healing began. A few months later, I'm driving down the highway, and I'm actually listening to a Bristol House song. The lyrics, there's a part in the song where the lyrics truly, truly resonated with me. My chains are gone, the battle's won, I'm never looking back. My future's set, the past has left, you're all I'm looking at. Those words truly resonated with me because I felt that my past was defining who I was, that I was somebody who experienced all of this pain and suffering and a failed marriage, a failed relationship, and that the lyrics truly saying, "Hey, keep your eyes on me, look at me." That resonated with me, that I no longer was my past, but I was defined by who Jesus said that I was. In those moments of anger, I know he was loving me. I know that he was, in fact, looking at me with tears in his eyes and was probably saying, "Karoline, a year from now, I'm going to use you in ministry in ways that you could never even imagine." His plans for me are going beyond anything that I could ever imagine. What, I love about Woodforest and just our church community as a whole is that I know when I walk in, I'm going to be greeted and surrounded by people that want to pray for me, pray over me, and that, and here's really the big deal for me, that I don't feel like a burden, because I think that I had believed that I was a burden. I think the best days of my life haven't even happened yet. He has beautiful plans for me, and I can't wait to see the story that he's writing, because I know it's going to be great.